Okay, hi everybody. Welcome to another English class here on verbling.com. Wow, the sun just came in through my windows, so you can see the sun. Welcome everybody. This is going to be a listening class. We're going to watch a video together. It's about 4 minutes long. We're going to listen to it first. We're going to go over some of the words that are used, the main ideas, see what you guys can understand, and then we'll listen to it again and see, and then we'll have a little discussion about it. So if you have a reservation for this hour, of course you can use that reservation now. If you don't have a reservation but you want to join us, you can always join a verbling class at any time. We always start on the hour and we end just a little bit before the hour, usually, if we can end on time. Sometimes we go a little bit over if we're having a good discussion. And so, yeah, you can join at any time as long as you're a verbling member. So you can join if you're not yet a member, or you can do the free 7-day trial. So when you do the free 7-day trial, you get to take classes for free and try it out to see if you will use the service. If you think you'll use it, then it's a really good deal. Okay, guys, so let me just say hi to everybody. Hi, Anna. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. And you, Lisa?
I'm doing well, thanks. Nice to see you. And Ra, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Good. Welcome. Rob, where are you calling from? Oh, Rashid. Okay. Rashid.
I'm from the Netherlands.
Yeah, right. Now I remember. Well, you're living in the Netherlands right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And originally, where are you from?
I'm from Morocco
Oh,
originally.
Morocco originally. Okay, yeah, Rashid. Okay. And Maria, how are you doing?
Hi, teacher. Fine, and you?
I'm good, thanks. And Vitaly, how are you?
Fine, I'm fine.
Okay, guys. Well, welcome. Let's not start yet, just because I want to give another minute or two for people to come in, because I started, pretty early, right on time, actually. But it takes sometimes a couple of minutes for some people to join, and so we don't have to restart the video, because we're going to be watching a video together. And let me just explain how this works so everybody will be able to see the video and also hear the video. The way we're going to do this, hi there, Q&A. Q&A? What's your name?
How are you?
I'm doing well. Do you want to tell me your name, or you want me to call you Q&A?
My name is Ahmed.
Ahmed, okay. All right, welcome. And Paco's joining us. Hi, guys, just come on in. Welcome. I'm just going to start explaining how we're going to do this so that everybody will be able to watch the video and hear it at the same time. The way you have to do this is, I'm going to share my screen. Let's see, we're going to mute you. Ahmed, there's a noise there. Okay, so the way this works is over here on the left of your screen, on the Google Hangouts, you have a lot of icons. These are called icons, these little pictures, and they stand for different applications. So you want to find your YouTube application and open it. If you don't see it over here on the left of your screen, we're watching my screen now, then go over here where you see the little dots, 3 dots, and then it'll open up another window for you, and then it might be there. So if you don't see it over here just on the left, go and open up this one. If you don't have it at all, you can always add an app. So you can click on the plus sign there and then add it. But we need everybody to open their YouTube apps, and what that's going to do is That way we'll be able to watch the video and listen to it all together. So I have it set up here in my window already, and I'm going to be the one playing it. So you don't have to touch anything. When I push play, it will start to play, and then everybody should be able to see it, and everybody should be able to hear it. And let's go ahead and use the group chat, just because my Verbling chat doesn't work when I'm watching the video and showing it to you guys. So if we want to make a comment or something, you can do it in the group chat. While we are listening, of course, the challenge for you is to try to understand what you're listening to. You might not understand every single word. This guy is English. He's British. He has a British accent. It's different than how I'm talking right now. But just try to understand as much as you can. If you want, you can take some notes, either with a piece of paper and a pencil, or maybe type some things. But I'm going to be typing some stuff in the chat. So things that I hear, some of the main words that will help us understand it a little better. Okay, so it's about 4 minutes long, and we're going to listen to it. It's called The Power to Create. So he's going to be talking about creativity and how we can address the problems that we face by being creative. Okay, not just people, but also organizations and businesses, things like that. Okay, so let me just say hi to everybody. Hi, Amparo. Welcome. I see you came in. And I said hi to Anna already. And Esanali, hi there. Welcome. And Maria's here. Paco. Hi, Paco. Ahmed, Rashid, and Vitali. Okay, guys. So let me just do a test, and I will play a little bit, and then I'll check in with you to make sure that everybody can hear and see, and then if that's okay for everybody, we will get started. Okay, let me do just a little test. Okay, does anybody have a problem seeing or hearing the video? No? Okay, Paco gave me the okay in the chat. Thank you. Okay, good. Well, let's go ahead and watch it and listen to it. Again, this is just the first time listening, so just try to understand as much as you can. Don't worry if you can't understand all the words. I probably need to listen to it a couple of times too. So just because you're a native speaker doesn't mean you understand everything the first time you hear it. Okay, here we go. Okay, hi guys. All right, so that was just the first time. We'll listen to it again, but just after that first listening, and maybe if you want to look in the group chat, I'm going to go over some of those words that I typed while I was listening. So let's see, Amparo, what did you take away from that? So when you listened to it, what was the main thing you got out of it? What did you understand? Amparo, I can't hear you.
Yes,
There.
I have some issues with my connection. It's like a choppy your voice.
Oh, really? Okay. Maybe the
Yeah.
connection is slow.
Well, they were talking about creativity, and that is not just us depend on an human, like an individual, just like a society, a company,
Mm-hmm.
and there are
Okay.
many opportunities. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Let me just say this too to remind everybody. I want to give everybody a chance to respond right now, just after the first time of watching it. So I'm just going to ask you what you understood, what you thought maybe the main point is, or something that you liked about it. So just to say a little something about it. It's okay if you say the same thing that somebody else said, because this is for you to practice speaking. So it's okay. Anna, what did you understand by watching the video? What do you think the main thing was?
Everybody has the potential to create something, or, and now it's easier because of the power of internet and the new technology.
Mm-hmm. Yep, definitely talked about that. Good. Okay, Esanali. Hi. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but that's how I read it. Esanali, your microphone is muted, so I can't hear you if you're talking. Okay, maybe he's not there. Maria, what did you understand from the video?
I understand some aspects related with the power to create things. I don't know. I try to understand the part of the speaker was talking about the work that the government and the communities need to do for I don't know, make better the thing best.
We can say to maybe solve some problems or to make things better.
Yes, to make things better. This is the phrase.
Okay, great. Good. And Paco, what did you understand by watching that video?
Well, that we have the power to create inside. We must develop it as if it were a muscle.
Right. Good point. The muscle.
And also we need to develop it.
Yes.
Because we can we have to face a lot of problems in the daily life. And,
Right.
and I had a call just in the middle of the document, and I missed a lot of it.
Okay, well, we'll talk about it and watch it one more time, so you'll, by the end, you'll understand.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, okay, that was good. You got it. Okay, Ahmed, what about you? Did you get to see it? Did you?
Yeah, I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the video was talking about the creativity, and firstly, it described it as the power of the capability to do something. That firstly, and after that, he mentioned it mentioned the the role. It mentioned the role of the role which internet could play in term of that field. After that, it mentioned we should all have the encourage or the capability to solve our problem or the problem which the whole world facing in today's in our day in daily life, like as the climate change or other problems.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I liked what you said. People should have the encouragement to do something, to be, he used the word change makers, so people who make a change in the world. So good. Okay, Rashid, what did you understand by watching that video?
I thought the first thing was that there was a lot of information.
Yes,
And the
it's
first thing,
a lot.
the first thing was there's also give a definition of what creativity is, I thought, and they say kind of a fulfilled life.
Right. Yeah, fulfilled life, being something meaningful.
Yes, and that creativity is in all of us.
Right.
So that because it's something what's inside us, and that we also we can be creative. Another point is that we can also work together with our creativity to solve some challenges over the world. And there's also mentioned that there are some tools that can help our creativity. And the example is internet and that kind of tools.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a lot of what he said. Good. Okay, Vitaly, what did you understand from the videos? Tell me what you heard.
It seems to me that the short and fast video about great life of all people in the world together through communication, internet, their feelings, skills, sources, and more, more
skills, different skills, yeah. Different people have different skills to help.
To help maybe help to conversation between all people, maybe I know it's
okay.
difficult.
Yeah, to have a conversation between people, also maybe
corporations, maybe.
Right, organizations, governments.
Yes, it's maybe all internet put all people together, maybe.
Together. Help people connect, we say. To connect. Good. Okay, let me go back to Sonali, you're here now. Sonali, unmute your microphone because your microphone is muted. There you go. Hi. I hear noise, but I don't hear your voice. Sonali? Yeah, I hear a little bit of computer noise, but I don't hear your voice. Okay, you guys. Well, let's go back and let's go through it a little bit at a time, and everybody can understand it better. Let's do a little bit. I wrote down a bunch of words over here on the chat, and I want to make sure you understand what he's saying, because sometimes maybe you hear the words, but you're not actually sure what the word means. So that can be helpful when you're trying to listen to something, you're practicing your listening skills. Learning some new vocabulary can help you understand better what he's saying, and then when you learn it, you hear it better too. So let's do a little bit at a time and check in with people. Let's. Okay, that's one I wanted to see if you guys understood. He said, today we are on the cusp of an unprecedented opportunity. Amparo, do you understand what he means when he says we are on the cusp of this thing? On the cusp. On the top? Okay.
Mm-hmm. On top.
Yeah, well, you see the picture of the guy there, right? The top. Yeah. Does anybody else know another way to explain being on the cusp? To be on the cusp of something. That's the phrase.
This is expressions?
Mm-hmm. That's an expression. To be on the cusp of something is the expression. And he said, we are on the cusp of an unprecedented opportunity. And so Amparo said it means to be on the top. But do you understand what that means, Amparo? What is he, if just on the top, but what does he mean if we're on an, it's like he's describing where in time and space we are. We are on the cusp of an unprecedented opportunity. Unprecedented means it's never happened before. So this would be something new. We're on the cusp of something totally new.
Maybe something rise, something fall, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the idea is we are not really on the top, but I would say we are on the edge. That's another way we say that. We are on the edge or at the edge. It means we are right at the point where we could either like fall over and fail, or we can succeed. We can make some changes and do some things. So we have this opportunity that we've never had before to, and then he's going to tell us what to do. And he's talking about being creative. So in the past, people, we weren't so able to be so creative. We couldn't connect together. We didn't have as much technology and knowledge and even free time, to think and do things. So we're on the cusp. Right now, it's like a new frontier, this new opportunity that we have. Okay, so that's what he means by that, being on the cusp. Okay, does anybody know what the word aspiration means? He said we're on the cusp of everybody being able to have the aspiration of living a creative life. What does he mean?
The willing.
The goal, the wish.
The goal, right. Aspiration, your goal, your wish, your desire. So we're on the cusp. We're at a time, we're on the edge of this time where we can, all of us, not just some special rich people or people like Mozart or something, everybody is going to have the opportunity, because of technology, because of our social webs, to be creative people. So that's how he starts the talk. Okay, so the aspiration. We can all aspire. To aspire is the verb. We can all aspire to be creative. We can all desire, we can all want to be or be creative people. Anna, do you understand what he means? He's defining what he means by a creative life. How does he explain it to us? What does it mean to have a creative life?
Creative life?
Life.
Creative life?
What does it mean?
I think that he means the looking for life as something positive, positive rather than negative, to encourage yourself and to boost yourself to do well in each problem. Maybe you can face it. You can face it in your life, or some like that. That's what I think.
That's what you understand. Okay. Can anybody tell me what the actual words that he said? What did you hear him say? Let me play it one more time. That little part there.
Meaningful, fulfill,
Meaningful, yeah.
feel
Meaningful.
free to express what you feel.
So what does it mean to have a meaningful life, Rashid? How do you understand that? What does he mean when he says we can all have a meaningful life, be fulfilled?
Yes, I think a life what makes sense.
That's a good one.
You have so you have goals in your life, and yeah, I think a life would make sense. I think.
Okay. Amparo's writing in the chat too. Yeah, anybody feel free to write in the chat. Not, everybody can't speak at once, but if you want to, tell an answer or give an answer, then just go ahead and write it in the chat. But yeah, Amparo, a meaningful life would be a significant. You're doing something that means something or that is important to you. So for some people that might be, being a scientist. Some people it's an artist. Some people it's being a mom or a dad. Things like that. Okay, good. So remember, this is for listening. So I'm trying to help you understand the words that he's saying and also the meaning of his words. What is he trying to tell us? Okay, let's listen again. Okay, he says we have the power and the resources to shape our own future. Anna, are you there?
Yes.
What do you think? Do you understand what he means? To shape our own future?
You have the power to do whatever you want, what you need, because you have all the resources now.
Right. Good. Exactly. So, in English, just like in other languages, there are lots of ways to say something. And so when you're listening to something and you don't exactly understand it, you can try to think maybe he's saying this or something. But that's another way we can say this. To shape your own future would be to build or to create or to make it what you want. So now we have so many resources and we have a lot of power to pretty much do what we want. You don't have to be a specific type of person or have a specific job. Lots of new opportunities nowadays. Okay, good. Okay. Maria, did you understand what he says? We can make our, maybe he said own, unique contribution to the world. What does he mean? What does it mean to make a contribution?
Maybe yes, but I don't know. But I understand that maybe they try to say that all the people can contribute with something unique in the world, something that only that person can contribute for the world, maybe.
Yeah. A lot of times when we think of the word contribute, we might think of like money. You contribute money to a campaign or an organization. But in this case, he's talking about like your skills, your unique skills, your personality, your creativity. Yes, you can participate. Good. Collaborate. Just give something and be a part of the world, but in your own way, your unique way. Okay, so that's exactly what he said. All right. All right, he's saying what most people think of when they hear the word creative or creativity. Paco, what does he say that people think of when they hear that word?
They think it's difficult and they don't have that talent they show.
Yeah, right. So usually people think of maybe like an artist, or they think of culture, and you're not. You're not an artist, you're not a musician, you don't write novels, something like that. So you don't have a creative talent. That's what a lot of people think, but he's telling us something different. So let's hear how he describes creativity and being creative. Okay, so it said the words there. So it's a different definition, and he mentioned an artist, I don't know that artist. And what does he define creativity as? Ahmed, creativity is what? The power to do what?
To do what you want. I'm sorry because I didn't hear the sound of video. I heard it the first time only.
Oh, so I'm playing it. If you want to be able to see it, can you open up your YouTube app? It should be on the left side of your Google Hangout chat box. And it's a red box with a white triangle. If you just click on that app, then it opens the YouTube app, and then you should be able to see the video where that I'm playing and hear it too. Okay? All right, so he's saying it's the power to act. So it doesn't mean you have to play the guitar or know how to paint. It's the power to act. Okay, he said to make their ideas a reality. Rashid, what does it mean to make your ideas a reality?
To realize them, to realize your ideas. So to implement them, or yes, to have
implement. Good. Yeah. Exactly. And that's the idea of creation, creating. You have an idea, then you use your skills, your confidence, opportunities to make it become a reality. Like, we think of people who created things that were never created before, like computers or the iPhone or, cars. Those people were using their creativity to create, to make their ideas into reality. All right, good. Okay. He says, why do I think that we have come to the moment where this kind of creativity can flourish like never before? All right, what does it mean to flourish? Do you know, Vitaly? What does it mean to flourish? Any guesses?
Maybe that mean to show time it's less cost for create something.
Yeah, it's a good time. Rashid's helping you out there in the chat. It's a good time to grow. So to flourish means to grow, to blossom, to do really well. So he's arguing in his talk here that now we are at a really good time in our history that we can be very creative, and this can grow and flourish and do well. That's what he's saying, and that's why they have the plant there, because a plant grows and it flourishes. It does well. If you don't flourish, a plant will wilt, or it will fail. Like a project will fail. So, but at this point, the flourish means to do well. Okay, so that's what he's talking about. We're at a special time where this can happen. All right. Several forces are coming together to make this possible. We see the animation. So let's, I'm going to ask you what the forces are. So I'm setting you up here. So we haven't heard them yet. So he just said these things are coming together. And let's hear, what are they? Okay, I don't want to get too much there. So what's happening right now? What did he say there is?
A growing appetite.
Growing appetite.
Mm-hmm. More
appetite
questions.
for what?
For knowledge, I suppose.
For creativity, yeah.
Creativity.
Growing appetite and demand, he said, for creativity. And then he's talking about the people. What kind of people do we have nowadays? And you see the graphic kind of helps us a little bit.
Educated people, better educated people.
Better educated, yeah. And what do you think the cars represent? I don't know if you heard the word or not, but the cars and the planes represent
the way that you have the facilities to move to one place to another.
Yeah, to be mobile. Good. So this is one of the forces that's coming together to make this happen. So we have more demand for creativity, and we have these people all over the world. We are better educated. We have more resources. We are mobile. It's very easy for us to get from one place to another now. That's okay. Let's hear what else he says about the forces. Right. What does it mean, Anna? Do you know what it means to seek out? He said we are seeking out.
Looking for?
Yeah, good. Exactly. So he's talking about people, we're better educated, we move around, and we're actually looking for more ways to express ourselves. Okay, good.
Collaboration, enterprise. And thanks to the power of the social web, people just about everywhere are creating and connecting in a host of new ways.
Okay, what's happening because of the internet? What are we doing now because of the internet? Maria, do you understand that part?
Sorry, teacher, I hear an echo and I can't understand.
Yeah, I heard the echo too. I don't know why that happened. Let me play it again, and let's listen for what does he say we're doing now because of the internet. Let's try to see it. Okay, what are we doing because of the internet?
Now we are connecting and making relations and doing things through internet.
Exactly. Yeah. So he said we are creating and connecting in a host of new ways. So that just means in a lot of new ways. In many new ways, we're being able to work together, just like we are right now. Okay. Paco, he said the internet has the power to become the most important accelerator of creativity. Do you understand the accelerator
Yes,
part?
yes.
What does he mean?
Is to make the things goes quicker.
Exactly. To accelerate means to go faster. So when you're driving a car, you might push down on the gas to accelerate. But in this case, all of this new technology, this education is helping our creativity go even faster. So good. All right. We got that accelerator of creativity.
The internet has the potential to be the...
Okay. Yep. If you guys mute your microphones, then we won't have the echo. So make sure your microphone is muted. Okay. There we go. Ahmed, what does it mean when he says we urgently need this creative power? What does he mean? What does it mean urgently?
Urgently, he mean by it that we need in this time, in this definite time, not
Right now, yeah.
after maybe when.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like,
Right.
in 10 years or something, but right now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Good. If something is urgent, it's the same in Spanish. If it's urgent, then you need it now. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's listen to what do we need now. What is so urgent? All right. So, Rashid, we have some pictures here that help us understand what he's saying. What are some of the problems that we have to face or that we have to tackle?
It was very fast. It was very fast.
Yes.
The thing I catched was responding to the climate change.
Climate change, yep, that's
But
this
I thought
picture
it
over
was the
here.
third one. And the first one.
Does anybody remember? What does the first picture over on the left represent? Or
Carrying
maybe you heard?
aging population.
Or an aging population,
Oh, yes,
exactly.
yes, aging, yes.
So in some countries, they are not having as many babies anymore in a lot of countries. And so the population of the country is getting older and older, and so that's what aging means. So people are getting older and they're living longer because we have technology, so we have to take care of them, of course. So how do you take care of people who are still alive, but maybe they can't do as much for themselves? The middle one, does anybody know what that is? You mentioned the climate change. Did you say the middle one where it says 99%?
Growing inequality.
Exactly. So the growing inequality. So around the world we have this, what they call a gap. The rich are getting richer, the poor are getting poorer, the middle class is no longer there. That's what they mean by the growing inequalities. That's why they put the 99%. We have the 1% and the 99%. Okay, so these are some of the problems we need to face. You guys understand breakthrough solutions? What are breakthrough solutions as compared to just solutions? Anybody know that term, breakthrough? Nobody? Okay, if you have a breakthrough, it means you break through, like, you know, the obstacle or the thing that was holding you back, and now you have something completely new. So a breakthrough is like an innovation, a brand new idea. So a new solution that we've never had before that will help to solve a problem. That's what a breakthrough solution is. Okay. Okay, what does he mean by barriers? The word barriers. You know that one?
I
Okay.
can ask something before that.
Yes, go ahead.
Only break through or through only?
Breakthrough. Yeah, to break through something means
With
like if you have
R.
yeah.
With
With
R,
an
yes?
R. Oh,
Yeah.
I had a typo there. Good catch.
No problem, no problem. Thank you. Thank you a lot.
Break through. Yeah, to get through something. Good. So what is a barrier? Do people understand the word barrier? A barrier. Okay.
Yeah.
An
What
obstacle.
is? How would you do obstacle? That's another word for an obstacle. Something that he says stands in your way. So it stands in your way, or it is in your way, or it gets in your way, keeps you from doing something. So we have barriers, we have obstacles, and that's one of the problems we have to get through. So let's listen to that. So he said we can work together, not just individuals, but people, organizations, places. We can work together, but we have these barriers. Okay, he said a lot of things there, but what did you understand is the main idea? So we have this graphic here, and he talked about employers and educators kind of separating out people. What are they separating the people into? People who can do what and people who can't. Did you guys understand that? Anybody? Rashid? In the graphic, they drew a box, these lines, they drew a box around these two people, and these people are considered what?
Yeah, I was
creative.
a little bit.
Good, Anna, good. Yeah, speak up. You guys can unmute your microphone and talk. You don't have to wait for me to call on you. Yeah, so they are creative people, and the rest are what?
Not creative.
Not creative, right. And so that's an obstacle. You know, if you have a teacher that says, oh, yeah, you're creative, you can do this, but you're going to go work in a factory, you know, something like that. So that's an obstacle. And I like the graphic there. He's flicking the orange things off because you're not creative. Okay, let's listen to Okay, who else needs to? What else do we need to do to encourage creativity? Paco, did you want to say something?
No, not at all.
So the employers and the educators, but who else? What other types of people have to encourage creativity?
This is something about the government.
The government, yeah. And this picture here we see, did you hear the word leaders? Leaders. Leaders also have to motivate people to become creative, to use their creativity. Okay. Let's just watch the end of it now, and then I'll go over a couple more words, and then I want to hear what you guys think about it. All right, so if you look over on your group chat, I just wrote a couple more things I want you to understand, some words. So people have to work in partnership with governments. We saw the graphic there. Governments, organizations have to work together. And we have untapped assets. So untapped means we're not using them. We have untapped things that are good. We can use people's creativity. Policies that the government makes only works when people decide themselves. If they choose to be change makers, they want to do something creative. And then he talked about the past. So in the past, a lot of people have decided that only some people can really be creative, and they are kind of elitists. It's hoarded. Hoarded means you gather it up and you don't let anybody else have it. You hoard it. And that's kind of an elitist mentality, like we are better than everybody else. We are the only ones who can make the changes in the world. And so they assume that's beyond what the masses can do. But his argument is we all have the muscles. So everybody has the power to create. We just need to exercise those muscles through self-determination. Self-determination means doing what you want to do. You determine, you decide what you want to do rather than the government or your teachers or something like that. Okay, so what do you guys think about that? We have 6 minutes left. Amparo, what do you think? Is it possible that everybody can be creative and be a force of change, a change maker, if they want to?
Yes, I suppose so. Everyone have a talent since you were born, just you have to exploit it and try to get what you want. But we are maybe lazy, or we are not self-confident to try to do something about it, or maybe our talent are not so successful in the way that is so commercial. For example, you can do something that is good, but it's not so commercial in the way that a man that just create a computer, for example. But it doesn't mean that you are not creative. Just that just show that is how the world gave you the importance to some things that it can be more good for their business, and that is the difference.
Yeah, good. That's a good point. I think that's exactly what he's trying to say, is to inspire people. Like, you don't have to invent the new iPhone or something, but whatever your unique skill or gift or talent or interest is, you can help make change in the world, like positive change, versus letting just a few people do that. Anna, what do you agree with him? Do you think anybody who has the information, the knowledge, the technology, they can make a change if they choose to, if they want to?
Yes, I agree. I totally agree. with the technology nowadays it's easier to be creative. But the problem, I think, is the education system. It's not. The education must be learned to teach to the children to be more creative.
Okay, good. Yes, lots of people would agree with that. Okay, good. Maria, what do you think? Do you think schools should help children be more creative? Would that be a good idea?
Sorry, I can hear you very
Oh,
well. You said that the schools should be more creative for students?
help students be more creative or allow them to be more creative. Would you
I think
agree?
that no, I think that maybe depends of the schools because, for example, in many countries the education is not the best. It's only to form students that the only goal is follow instructions, as
Right.
in it's not I don't know, promote your creative, the creative or something. It's only follow these instructions and read that and do that, and it's only that. I think that depends of the schools.
Yeah. Yeah, that's correct. I think that's what Anna was saying as well. Okay. I would like to talk more to respond to you, but we only have 2 more minutes, so let me get everybody else here. Paco, what do you think about this video? Would you agree with him? Is it inspiring to people or
Yes,
no?
yes,
Not.
yes, yes. I completely agree with the document, and I agree with the other partners that the power to create should be a compulsory subject in schools.
Mm-hmm.
At
Nice.
schools.
Great.
Mhm.
Ahmed, what do you think? Power to create. Do people have the power to create?
I think that the video says something very useful for to know what does it mean if we are very optimistic in our life and a very creative because he mentioned that we can change our daily life based on what we are looking for. If we looking for change or make our life better than what it currently, I think that the most important thing here is the creativity and to build the system, encourage all of us to invent and to realize what we need or what we want.
What we want, and how we want to contribute, maybe. Good.
Yeah.
Rashid, what about you? Did you like the video? Would you agree with him?
Yes, I like the video, and I think that everybody can be creative if we have a little more self-confidentiality. I think there's a relation between creativity and confidentiality. Time is up.
With confidence.
With confidence, yes.
Your confidence, yeah. I think so too. Sure. Okay, Vitaly, what do you think?
I
Hi,
think
Paco.
I think that is a wonderful experience to make center knowledge because the important to be on the cusp.
On the cusp, yeah.
On the cusp, yes. I
Mhm.
agree with everybody. Yes.
Yeah, okay, great. Well, thanks, guys, for coming. We did use up all our time. We're a little bit 1 minute over, so I'll let you go and just say thank you. And, you know, of course, if you want to hear it again, it's a great listening practice. Each time you listen, you'll probably understand more words, more of the expressions, and it's a fun video to watch. So thanks, guys.
Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you
Thank you,
very much.
Alessandro.
Take care, everybody.